Now, if you are thinking about using the corner of your sink, that is unused real estate in your kitchen until now. Chefologist brings us their 3.5 quart collapsible corner colander. And this corner colander will hold how much weight?
5 pounds, 3.5 quarts.
Pounds. That voice belongs to Chef Rick Roman. We are thrilled to have you back, sir. And I almost wore short sleeves today, but I was afraid it was going to be too cold.
I tell you, it just feels like spring already.
Well, it does, and it's behaving like spring. There are some geese in the driveway at QVC when I came in this morning. When I came in, and they don't get in a hurry to get out of your way. No. They just meander their way across, and I'm like, little buddy, I need you to move. Uncle David needs to get in the building. And he's like, yeah, I don't hear you. And so he was very slow. But at any rate, this is remarkable. It holds a lot of weight, and it uses its own geometry to hold its place in the sink, right?
So first of all, think about a traditional strainer, right? First, it's giant, cumbersome, hard to store, and then it's got to go into the dirty sink. Well, with Chefologist, we have 3.5 quarts capacity that collapses down to literally 1 inch, right? But then it has silicone all along the edges, so that means I can put it on the corner of my sink, out of the way, and let's say I'm straining my pasta, and all I have to do is pour my pasta, my vegetables, whatever it is. It's got that 3.5 quart capacity.
What is that?
It's like a form of tagliatelle. I forget the name of this pasta.
It's got a bunch of squigglies.
Yeah, a bunch of squigglies. But notice how it not only drains easily, it's up out of the sink, so it's not dirty. And then here's what I love. Because it's a triangle shape, first of all, it's got this little lip here, so I can lift it up. It's got 2 corners, so that if I want to pour out of it, it's a natural pour spout. So I can
beautiful
pour
pasta. It would hold cheese sauce
pasta.
really well.
And then, Dave, when it's time to clean it up, top shelf in the dishwasher, and it collapses down, and it literally only takes up about 1 inch. You can put this in a drawer.
All right, we have, you've seen this technology before, but the model we have today is brand new, and we have it for you in lots of colors. I'm holding the aqua.
Yep.
That's our most limited. We also have it here in sage. Then we have it for you in blue, also in red, and finally the gray, which is the most popular. This is everything you would use a colander for. This is also for draining any liquids off.
So think about this.
Or seafood that needs to thaw, right?
Yeah, so imagine, once again, because there's silicone all along the underside here, it sits, whether you have an undermount or an overmount sink, it sits safely above the sink level, so not in the dirty sink. If you're defrosting frozen shrimp, it allows all that juice to go into the sink.
What if you have a Rastelli steak in a vacuum-sealed package and you need to thaw it out in a hurry? Can I run put this in there and then run cold water over top of it?
Run the water right over it. And because the holes are that perfect size, it drains quickly, David, but it doesn't allow small things to fall through. And here's what I love. It's in the corner of your sink, so you still have the rest of your sink to use. Here's another great, cool little use when you're not using it to strain, and I can put 2 at a time here. You can use it as a little catch for your sponge, maybe some utensils, and by
Hang on one second, I'm going to grab something.
No problem. So you can use it either fully collapsed or fully engaged, so it's totally up to you. And because it's got that capacity, you can go from small all the way to 3.5 quarts, and it can take heavy things. How about our summer corn, our spring corn coming up? Pour in all that hot water, and guess what? It can hold 5 pounds, okay?
Get rid of these.
Oh, you're gonna put the spice.
See these sponges? We're taking them and we're throwing them away. And we're going to replace them with Scrub Daddy, because Scrub Daddy's coming up in the show today, and I can't get these out of the package right now, but you can put them right in there and let them drain if you want to. We have a spring Scrub Daddy sponges coming up. All right. Now, how many of these are gone, Sean? 300 of these are gone. And a lot of people are picking up more than one because they have more than one corner maybe they want to take advantage of.
No, I mean, this is what I love. I love to prep in the kitchen. So let's just say you're prepping in the kitchen. This is another great use. And you have all your scraps. Well, instead of having to go over to the garbage, I put all my scraps in there, and then
take it to the compost pile.
Then when it's time, compost, or I can pick it up. See this little corner lip here? Pick it up, I can pour into the garbage, and now it becomes like a little trash bin, and then you can throw this right in the dishwasher. Now come back behind me, David, because think about this. This is the overmount sink. Fits right in the corner. I want you to open that drawer right there. Okay, imagine, what do you do with this strainer? Is that gonna fit in there?
No.
No. Space is such a premium with our kitchens today. This collapses down. Imagine a 3.5 quart strainer fitting in a drawer.
And now it's out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh my word, but when you need it again, and you may want to leave it right in the sink, this is going to be ideal. Whether you are quick straining something, because most of the time we're cooking something, it needs to be strained, and then suddenly we realize, oh, I didn't get the colander out. Where's the colander? And then you're searching, you're going through all the cabinets trying to find it, or you're dribbling water, or what you have on the stove is burning or boiling over, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be right at the ready and always ready to drain right down the sink.
Right down the sink.
Lovely. Now, if you want the aqua, I have 1200, and that's our most limited. We also have sage. Here is the blue, the red, and most popular is the gray. Don't miss out on these. These hold 5 pounds of whatever you put inside.
5 pounds. And again, the design is genius because on the underside here is silicone all the way around. So what does that silicone do? It gives you the grip on the sink. So I can put this on the sink. It's going to hold it snug. And then if I want to drain things, like maybe I want to empty some canned corn or some beans, I can dump it right in here and not have to worry about being in that dirty sink. To me, I have a big pet peeve about putting anything that I'm going to eat in my sink because my sink's quite clean. And then this little lip here allows me to pick it up, and then I can hold it and get a good grip, and it also has 2 handles here.
And if you clean the sink with chemicals and then you dump food in there, then your food has chemicals all over it. So there's not a win here. So unless you have the corner collapsible colander. Now, look at these sponges. I know we can't get the packages off. They're very strong. But look at that. And I have Scrub Daddy sponges in my kitchen, and what I find is that I have to put them in something to let them drain. Now, if I buy a set that has that little sponge caddy in it, great.
Yeah.
If not, use this.
And I'm going to tell you, this is heavy grade durable silicone. So it's going to be able to withstand that 5 pounds. But then when it's time, watch this, you just close it right up. And it's only about an inch thick. So this slides right into a drawer. You can use it in the shallow mode if you want to do a can, or like you just said, 5 pounds of potatoes or a couple pounds of pasta you're straining. That is how easy it is.
And if you're pouring hot water through that because you're straining pasta or what have you, it's fine because it's silicone.
Silicone, yeah. And top shelf dishwasher safe, just slide right in there.
Love this. Over 1,000 of these are gone. Chef, it's good to have you back, sir.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
All right, wear a jacket home.
Okay.
All right, now this is K92105. Let's check in.